Shalom. Well, let's start out by giving all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh. Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostles, elders, great millstone, salutations to the old fillet, disposition is truth, Christ for comes of true secretary. I rest the brother, I'm on the by from the Birmingham camp, Alabama GMS. It's a quick sit down, it's going to about, how the end of the so-called white man Esau, Edom, my kingdom is being, made made clear, manifest, and man, it's being shown that, we at the end, and these prophecies are speaking, and it's not lying. It's being made known that Lord, or the word of the Lord from the apostle, elder, and brother, great millstone that's teaching the word through the spirit power. Y'all trying to been telling you that these things will come, was gonna come to pass, will come to pass, and it's coming to pass. The word of the Lord is is definitely being made shown in this year 2020. Making it be clear, like, hey, I ain't playing. I'm bringing this, gonna bring these prophecies, and and bring down the so-called white man Esau Edom kingdom. And getting into it's Habakkuk 2:3. For the vision is yet for appointed time, but at the end shall speak and not lie. Though it tear away for it, because it shall surely come, it will not tarry. So yeah, so the vision just for appointed time, but at the end shall speak. So the prophecies and things that the Lord had, that was the prophecies of the Bible, or the word of the Lord, that, from the apostles and brethren, especially the apostles that have been preaching for years, on the highways and byways, and, teaching for, 30 plus years or so, and the elders and so forth, and the brethren that have been teaching, laboring, and, years. That, hey, it's appointed time for those prophecies, there was the apostles, and they were teaching back then, and then the brothers now, and fast forward to now, and now this word is being made known clear, that this Bible, the King James version of the Bible, is true. This the book of these prophecies of the prophets that prophesied, and the man and the man of great millstone, and prophesying all these words of the Lord. Hey, we telling you about these things, man. And desire to see the downfall of the so-called white man Esau Edom, and it's happening. So the Lord's making it be, shown. We at the end. All hell's about to go crazy. Chaos is about to ensue. What's going on right now. These protests, but it's gonna get worse. Military tanks and troops gonna be all up through the streets of America, and sedition among men, that's going on. A lot of things are going on, man, in here in America, Babylon Great, and across the world, but especially here. It's gonna get worse as we go forward, man. So, like I say, we in the end, it's speaking, it's being made known, and these prophecies are being made known and true, and it's not tarrying, man. These prophecies in the word of the Lord, that the brothers and apostles have been teaching for years, is being made true to be. The words of the Lord is known to be true and faithful. We the apostles and brothers been laboring for years, teaching this word and prophesying and saying, these things are coming. Lord Yahweh try to bring judgment to to America, Babylon the Great. He's gonna bring down this wicked kingdom. And it's being made known. The economy, ain't doing so well. It's eventually gonna fold. And when that happens, the RFID chip is gonna be made mandatory. Whenever they may be. Whether it be, I don't know, it could be this year, it could be next. The quicker the better that this place go get up out of here. Because that's what the brothers want. But everything, like I said, the prophecies had a appointed time. Everything has its appointed time, and how Lord has it set up, and But Lord Yahweh is gonna make good on His word, because He's not a man that He shall lie. But from there, I'll go to 2nd Ezra 15 and 15. 2nd Ezra 9 and I'll start at 1. He answered me and then said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, when thou seest part of the signs past, which I told thee before. Verse 2, then shalt they understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which He made. So so it's the very same time the highest, He gonna visit the world which He made, Reading on verse 3, therefore when there shall be seen earthquakes and upworlds of the people in the world. So there will be seen earthquakes, number of earthquakes, and upworlds of the people. People protesting, going crazy, going against the peace and the police. So it's, we here. We are seeing these things and it's going down. These prophecies are being made, shown. But 2nd Ezra 9 and 4, then thou shalt well understand that the highest spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. 2nd Ezra 9 and 5, for like all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. So the end is being made clear. Where you go to the word manifest means clear, so it's being known. The world, the world, the so-called white man Esau Edomite's world, had a beginning and now is at the end, for Esau is the beginning of the world, but Jacob, is going. Esau is the end of the world, but Jacob is gonna be the beginning of the fall. So Jacob, the so-called Negro Latino natives, are gonna have next up in rulership, to rule over, all the nations, even the so-called white man Esau Edomite red man will go into hardcore double slavery, man. So I ain't want to make this too long. I don't want to go into that short sentence. Short, it's going to how these prophecies and these times is hey, this word is being made, is playing out. This word is acting out. And Lord Yahweh is performing His word. That the apostle Elder and brother been teaching for years. I don't know how it's about where he's laboring and truth and sincerity. Preaching the word, prophesying. And the Lord is making good on His word. Just hope that me myself, hopefully I'm a part of righteous number to the Lord have mercy on me to be delivered, and the sister brother, from apostles and on down, that hopefully be part of righteous numbers, that the Lord have mercy and deliver us, especially in the time these the beginning times of Jacob's trouble is gonna get worse, and and hopefully the Lord have mercy to we be delivered from the destruction and wrath they gonna bring to this place in America, Babylon the Great, So with that, I won't make it too long. Just gonna go into that. So again, like all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakadash, double honor to the apostle elders, double honor to the apostle elders, the great millstone, and to you, sister brethren, Akim brothers, and to you, the few Aquaf sisters that do listen. Hey, keep your faith in Yahushua. Keep your faith in Yahushua. Keep fighting with that. Say shalom.